one thing that's a common thread, Ken, right now is, the economy. Obviously, rising interest rates affect everyone. Inflation affects everyone. What are you seeing in the industry right now from a multifamily perspective?
We Most of what we do is in Central Florida, Central Northern Florida. So the reason I like to be there is that it's a massive demand supply imbalance, much more demand than there is supply. That's really important because when we have recessions, when we have things like this that tend to slow down demand or degrade demand, our imbalance is so great that even with the diminished demand, we are still in a significant demand supply imbalance. So we're not seeing anything significant in terms of degradation of demand. That's for sure. I will tell you that we're in inflationary times right now, and so imagine we're operating with this demand supply imbalance. Now imagine here comes inflation. And here comes the Fed trying to tamp it down, right? They're trying to tamp it down with rising interest rates. So when you have rising interest rates, what happens? That makes it harder for people to buy homes. So we already have this huge imbalance. Well, the Fed is making it even more imbalanced because they're pushing even more people back into the renter pool. So it's like any economic, think about your economics class in college. Most people don't like to think about that class because it was kind of ugly, but it's what it's all about. It's demand supply imbalance, which allows us to continue to move rents, continue to improve our properties, make them nicer, and then get paid to do that. So we're not seeing any ill effects of it. In fact, especially in our markets, it continues to just go like gangbusters.
Sellers are going to get more realistic, and buyers are just like these hungry, salivating wolves in the tree line, just waiting.
Well said, my friend. Very well said. Yes, sir.
I mean, it is about being patient. You've got a lot of gurus, real estate gurus, that are saying, "Hey, now's the time to buy. Now's the time to buy. Now's the time to buy." But that's not necessarily the case, depending on how you're buying. We're at the precipice of that buy season. And patience, as you mentioned, especially in the multifamily space, patience is a virtue. If you are not patient, you're moving too fast, you're going to miss something. You're going to make a bad choice. Yeah. And I don't have to tell you that just one mistake in your underwriting process, or just overlooking something because you're betting on the market and maybe you're a little too soon, can cost you tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands or millions, depending on the level of what you're playing.
You're exactly right. Yeah.
And so I find
you have to be patient. What the issue here is FOMO. People always have, what FOMO is, fear of missing out. And that just, I have always been just shocked to see what a motivator that is for people. They don't want to be left behind, and all their buddies are buying. Why are you not buying? And when we bring in a new investor, the number one discussion I have with them is centered around one word, and that's patience. You're in our fund. We're going to find a deal to call your capital, but we just need you to be patient, because in my world, you pay us to do good deals, not to just do deals. So so FOMO really makes it hard for people to be patient. It just does.
Yeah.
But you got to be patient. You just have to be patient.
That's a great distinction, by the way. You pay us to do good deals, not to do deals. I gotta write that down.
That's so important. And because it drives FOMO. Right? A lot of these people that are new into business, they're trying to make a living doing this, and that's fine. That's what they're supposed to do, but they're fee driven. A lot of times they're fee driven. Sponsors are fee driven. They're, these things matter, right? They have to collect these fees. So they tend to be more aggressive and go after deals that maybe they shouldn't. If you like the content that we've shared here, please be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell. So thank you again, and have a wonderful day.